How Caribou Got Brown Backs. A long time ago, there was a white caribou. His hair was as white as snow. He was the most beautiful animal in the forest, and he was very kind. One day, all the animals were in a panic. A man was stealing all their food for winter. They all came to Caribou for help. "Can you please help take our food back?" said Moose in a worried voice. "Of course I will help you," said Caribou. All the animals were very grateful. "Now we need a plan," said Moose very seriously. "How about all the animals distract the man?" considered Caribou. Everyone agreed on that plan. Later that day, the animals were all prepared. The birds were screeching and flying around the wigwam. The wolves were howling, and the deer and moose bucked the wigwam. The man came out, running, wondering what was happening. As the man was staring at the ruckus, Caribou tiptoed in. The man turned around and caught Caribou. He yelled at the caribou, "This is horrible! Next time you come, something very bad will happen." After the man yelled, all the animals scattered away. Now all the animals were in even more panic than before. "What are we all going to do?" all of the animals screamed. Moose told them, "We will figure everything out tomorrow." The next morning, all the animals met. It was a foggy, foggy morning. Moose thought it would be perfect because the man wouldn't be able to see Caribou sneak into the wigwam. As soon as possible, Caribou went to do the plan, but he couldn't see because of the thick fog. Right before his eyes, he bumped into a hard old tree. The thump was so loud, the man wondered what the sound was. Caribou scurried away before he was caught by the man. Caribou told that horrible news. The animals were very disappointed. "This is the plan that has to work," Moose said with lots of rage. Moose said, "We will cover Caribou with mud so he is the same color as the wigwam." Caribou was willing to cover his beautiful white hair. When Caribou got to the wigwam, the man was in a deep slumber, luckily. Caribou quietly snuck by into the wigwam. He saw the food for winter. Immediately he ran to it. Caribou was so proud he was out on his way home. Before he was out of the village, the man awoke. The man was very angry. He yelled, "I warned you! Now I have to curse you! The mud on your back will stain your beautiful white hair." The man walked back furious. Poor Caribou ran back to the animals as he was trying to hold back his tears. He gave the animals all the food. Moose and the animals were very grateful to have Caribou. As all the animals were celebrating, Caribou went to the river. He washed himself off and looked at his reflection. He had a very brown back, like the bark of a tree. Even though he no longer had snowy white hair, he was proud to have helped the animals get their food back. And that's how Caribou got brown